This is Play NHL and is an EA Sports NHL 15 simulation of what could happen in today's featured game of the National Hockey League.
Thank you for joining me, gamers and hockey fans. I am Eric Munter, Sportscrafter, playing for EA Sports NHL 15 in today's featured game of the National Hockey League. It's Game 3 of this Western Conference Stanley Cup Playoff matchup between the Blues and the Wild, who I, Eric Munter, will be playing as tonight. Blues possess the puck. It's TJ Oshie on the near side moving in. Fed out in front. Now Granlund to Brodin, who runs into a player. Free puck side of the net taken by the Blues. A shot blocked by a Wild player in front. Suter gets to the wall, plays to Brodin, and he settles it down. Looks to break it out. Palmville finally gets it to Zach Parise. Parise spins, back-facing pressure. Granlund to the point. Played to Brodin across to Suter. He launches one wide. Granlund far boards, point to Brodin across to Suter again. Hit the post, and it goes in, but it's going to be waved off for goaltender interference on the Wild player in front of the net. Oh, what a chance there for Minnesota to grab the early lead, but instead they take a penalty and have the Blues with a chance on the power play. Swept off the stick of the Blues defenseman. Schwartz down low, played wide, off a stick. Matera in front, backhander save. Here's Suter with it, slowly, deliberately clears. Elliott to Bouwmeester. Now Alex Pietrangelo leads Laterra across to Tarnasco, who moves in on a step. He takes a big hit, and the Wild have the puck. Moving through the neutral zone, Brodziak. Brodziak spins, dishes over to Suter, who rags it back to center. Under 50 seconds to go here in the power play for the St. Louis Blues. Bouwmeester pinned along the far wall. Taken up, it's Laterra. He has it, backhands in. Suter, no, it's going to be Scandella who gets to it. Plays it to Hola. Hola to Prozer, who moves up. Plays catch and go, far side, looking to get in deep. Wild have killed off the penalty. Out of the box, Minnesota, 5-on-5 action. Played to Scandella. Marco Scandella shoots! Fought off the blocker of Brian Elliott. Bouwmeester jabbed again along the near side glass. Palmville steps up. Palmville to the slot, shoots, and Brian Elliott said no. Elliott holds on long enough to get the whistle for the upcoming face-off just past the midway mark here in the first period, a scoreless period thus far in Game 3. First two games of the series were in St. Louis, and the venue has shifted here to St. Paul, where the Minnesota Wild are hosting the Blues. Big hit there as the Blues tried to gain entry, but none have. Nino Niederreiter, who had the overtime game-saving series-clinching goal against the Colorado Avalanche last spring, plays it in deep for Bergenheim, the ex-Panther. Bergenheim cycles to the slot. Save. Coyle got out of the way of that. Now Coyle has it. He shoots, it's blocked. Nino Niederreiter runs into a Blue, can't get the puck. Taken by St. Louis, they try to get out. Pestered by the forecheck of the Wild, but finally Backus gets it to Steen. Steen on the right side towards the dot. Holds and circles, looking around. Gets around a couple players. Sent a shot towards the front of the net that couldn't be handled. And now Minnesota's back out of its defensive end on a rush. Niederreiter makes a move into the high slot, now goes wide. Fed to the near boards, taken by Butler for St. Louis. Turned it over right to Niederreiter. Niederreiter backpedaled it and turned it over to TJ Oshie. 3 seconds and 2, and the horn will sound with one final save. And we go to the second period, scoreless. 6 total shots in the opening period, 4-2 the advantage to the Minnesota Wild, but no goals were scored by either team. St. Louis wins the second period's opening faceoff and dumped in. Zach Parise goes back, uses the net as a shield, but turns it over off the backside of the net. Helped along there by the Minnesota netminder Dubnyk. Played out in front, turned over. Palmville. Backus now has it. Backus plays it back. Looking, it's Pietrangelo down low for Backus, and it was blocked by Suter's skate. Steen out in front, a feed deflected, and Dubnyk had to reach behind him to prevent that puck from trickling in over the goal line. 15:45 to play here in the second period. Blues with a little bit of pressure to start the period. They have it after that face-off win. Fed in front, Tarnasco denied. The rebound kick to the far wall. St. Louis gets it again, held in Butler. He shoots, he scores! St. Louis strikes first as the early period pressure pays off. It's 1-0 Blues. Chris Butler gets the goal from the point blast. Laterra gets the assist, the only assist on the goal. And the Blues strike first here in Game 3. Fed off a turnover. It's Coyle to Niederreiter. Niederreiter over. Bergenheim shoots. Blocked up into the air. Taken by Coyle. He shoots. He scores! Charlie Coyle ties the game. So the St. Louis lead was short-lived. Coyle from Bergenheim and Niederreiter at 7:52 come right back and tie the game. Now Captain Koivu, he's in, he shoots, and it's off the shoulder of Elliott behind his net now. Jackman leads it to Jokinen, to Ott. Ott on the left side. He's slowed and guarded, played to the point, a shot there, blocked by a blue in front. Suter had difficulty at first getting it out, finally does. Koivu looks, feeds left side to Vanek, stop and go, Vanek shoots, saved by Elliott. Elliott run into a bit and he played it off to Marcel Gotch. Taken though by Stewart, off the wall, Stewart flutters in front. Poked away, taken by Jackman. Jackman out of his own end finally gets it to Steve Ott, now onto Marcel Gotch. Gotch looking around, stuttering as he tries to find his footing. Fed it in front for a tip, play denied by Dubnyk, and he pins it between his legs and gets the whistle. 4's on the clock, 4:44 to go here in the second period of a 1-1 hockey game. It's Game 3 of the first round in this Western Conference Stanley Cup Playoff matchup between the Blues and Wild. Granlund kicks up the leg, gets into the high slot, shoots, save Elliott. Rebound Parise, looking around. Fed it, front side, couldn't get it a shot away, but Parise gathers in a loose puck. Back to Marco Scandella! Into the glove of Brian Elliott, and he'll hold on for the whistle. $1:25 left on the game clock here as Coyle squares in the dot. He has the Minnesota goal. Face-off won by the Blues, but in on it first were the Wild. Kick to Niederreiter from Bergenheim, back to Bergenheim. He's behind the net. Bergenheim looking, feeds it. Out in front, was looking to hit the backside where Coyle was, but couldn't get it to him cleanly. Poked away at center, Tarnesco running out of time, dumps it in, and the horn sounds to end the second. We're tied at 1, headed to the third. The shots through 2 periods of play are 9-5 in favor of the hometown Minnesota Wild. Face-off at center is set and ready to go and won by the St. Louis Blues. They're 3 for 3 tonight on period starting face-offs. And the Blues are into the zone. A lead out in front deflects off the glove of Dubnyk and over the net. Granlund breaks it out to Pominville. He has a bit of a step. Now slowed up by a check from Carl Gunnarsson. Gunnarsson nearly turned it over, but got it to Backus. Backus at center, spinning and looking. Fed it across ice to TJ Oshie. Now into the stick of Steen. Steen to Backus to Oshie. He scores! What a passing play! And the St. Louis Blues lead again. It's 2-1. A harmless-looking break-in from St. Louis, but they made some precision passing. Backus and Steen teaming up. And the Blues have a 2-1 lead. TJ Oshie with the goal. Tarnesco down low, out of the corner, looking to get to the net. Does on a feed, save made there, off Devin Dubnyk's pad. To the point, Jackman, Laterra, blocked by Scandella, has a man up. Here come the Wild, 2-on-1, across, Vanek, shoots, save Elliott. A huge save there by Brian Elliott to answer the chance from the Minnesota Wild on the rush. Dumped in low, Stewart has, plays off, but didn't get it to a teammate. Flutters in front off the stick of Tarnesco and didn't go home. Now a feed in front denied. Crosser clears to Vanek. Here comes Thomas Vanek, the ex-Sabre, into the offensive zone. On his stick to the net, save Elliott. Rebound, still has it. In front to Koivu. Koivu with a lane, sent it wide. Deflected off a stick. Now taken by Sutter. Led to Jackman to Tarnesco. Tarnesco in for the Blues. He takes a hit as his team goes off on a change. Stastny on the far wall. He takes a hit and draws a penalty for elbowing. So with 5:46 to play in regulation, the 0-for-1 one-shot St. Louis power play gets a chance to gain some separation between them and the Wild. They lead 2-1. To the point, a shot flutters in! Deflected at the side of the net, but they're waving it off. It's gonna go to review to see if this was a high stick. The point shot from Jay Bouwmeester, not Bouwmeester, deflected in at the side of the goal. And I'm not sure if that stick was above the crossbar or not. We'll get a better look here. That looks like it's going to be a good goal, as the stick looks like it's well below the shoulders and crossbar. And it does count. So the St. Louis Blues, Jaden Schwartz, gets the power play goal, which stands up upon review. And now Minnesota finds itself trailing by 2 which is yet to be put up on the board and now finally is. Backus to Steen. Steen dishes. Lindbaum. They're not on a power play. The clock is just malfunctioning. Here's Vanek to Koivu. Here's Koivu moving ahead. Left side feed. Stewart shoots. Saved there by Brian Elliott. Stewart out of the corner to the net. Save Elliott. Rebound cleared by Steen to Backus. Under 2 to play in the third period, and the Blues have a 2-goal lead. Rebound chance, and it didn't go. Backus up to the point, held in by Bouwmeester to Oshie. Oshie spins back, recoils and looks, fades down low to Steen, who walks in front to Backus, backhander save. Scandella goes down, got it though, and got it to Granlund, ahead to Pominville. Pominville fakes it, now he takes it, it's blocked. Bouwmeester to the far boards, Backus to Steen, 35 to go in the game. Wild need a couple goals in fast fashion here if they want to get this game beyond regulation. Into the zone, a chance, didn't get it on net, blocked away by Pietrangelo. Charnesco up the left side, he's hit, the puck is in deep, 20 seconds on the clock. The Wild are going to run out of time in this one. Blues, front of the net, Laterra shoots, blocked. Into the corner, 12 seconds left. Wild can't get it out, finally do, up ahead, a chance here, shot, they score! Pominville! It's a 1-goal game with 7 seconds to play. A Hail Mary of a pass to get Pominville sprung free from Suter. Parise the second assist. Wild can't win the faceoff. And the Blues are gonna win Game 3 by a final score of 3-2. Thank you for joining me for today's featured game. Be sure to subscribe and comment to let me know who your favorite team is and what game you'd like to see. Also, don't forget to go out and get EA Sports NHL 15 for your gaming console. And of course, be sure to join me for another game at another time.
The proceeding has been brought to you by EA Sports NHL 15. Catch all new simulations of featured games from Play NHL on the Sports Crafters, airing on www.boa.tv.